Hi everyone, I am going to be looking into January, February and March for the sign of Virgo. So I hope you are doing well. We are going to take a look and see what is coming through for you, Virgo, for January, February and March, and what the energies are really showing up as. And what I can tell you, if you wanted to also win a free reading with me, check out the description box below since I do giveaways every single month. If you wanted to purchase any personal services, personal readings, anything like that, it's always listed down below. There's also the intention items, which thousands of people have seen results with as well. Everything's listed down below on shopmoonlightguidance.com. Personal tarot readings, everything. There's bracelets, necklaces, anklets, pom-poms, tassels, embroidered cards, which you can put under your pillow, your wallet, your purse, sage bundles, candles, teas, and so much more. If you wanted to check that out, it's all there. Thousands of 5-star reviews and really special items as well. All right, so we are going to begin. Let's see what is happening for you. I've got a lot of different areas of your life that I'm going to be looking into, and we will see what is coming through for the first quarter of 2023. Okay, let's see. Boom, there you are. Okay, good. So that's actually for one of the elements. Wow. I'll show you the cards as well when we get to each segment. Okay, we're going to go month by month. Ooh. Incredible. January, Virgo. It's a new year, it's a new you. I'm just kidding. There's not a new you. It's you as in who you are. What's really beautiful, especially, should we start with love here first? The Queen of Pentacles with the Six of Wands shows romantic energies approaching you. This shows here someone coming towards you. Here you are, minding your own business, living life, really working hard, putting your all into things, because I see, especially with money and career, you are flourishing, you are working very hard, you are getting on with things. And because of that energy, there is definitely someone here who finds you very attractive. This is someone approaching you, someone who has admiration towards you, someone that respects you and likes you, who is approaching you. So you have love approaching you in January. That's really exciting. So continue on with your goals. I don't see that you need to chase this person, because look, they are active, they are moving towards you. You are doing you. Beautiful. Okay, now as I saw with money, you are quite occupied, actually, money, and then you've got here career. Okay, so this is career, this is money. If we talk about money first, there's a beautiful new opportunity coming your way. Now, this could be a project. I feel like there is someone here that you might be either working with, collaborating with, or doing some kind of project with them. It seems to bring you money, so you're very, very occupied in that aspect. Now, someone could also come to you and say, hey, could you help me with this particular job? And I'll give you some money. So here they are, working with you, offering this to you, and then you are working really hard. I feel like you're distracted, you've got a lot going on. Money is flowing beautifully in January. It's steady, it's stable, it's not something that you're going to think to yourself like, oh my God, what just happened here? That's not the kind of energy I see in January. I see a really beautiful energy here of progress in your money. Okay, especially with career here, we've got the Empress, which again shows you, literally doing what you have to do in your career, working very, very hard, coming up with new ideas. And the Nine of Wands is you also keeping a little bit more to yourself in regards to work. Now, this is not bad. I feel like some of you have people around you in regards to your work that can be a little bit jealous, a little bit envious. They may not have the best of energies. You find it easier to just keep to yourself, because the more you open up to others, you might feel like they're a little bit snarky or a little bit snaky. You might also feel like they just don't respect you how you need to be respected. You deserve a lot of respect. You're working very hard. You will get praised on your work as well, from what I'm seeing. So career-wise, you are very, very occupied. Like I saw, especially with money, you've got lots of things coming your way, and you are going to be working hard, and career is flourishing, okay? Empress is all about things flourishing. So is the Queen of Pentacles. You're working hard. You're getting things done in January. It's beautiful, Virgo. Okay, love that. Now let's go to, one second, let me just see what we have here. Got 3 sections left. We've got family, obstacles, and your energy. Okay, so let's go to family. 3 of Wands with the Star. January brings you, especially with family, there are certain relationships that might just be not, you might just feel like you haven't heard from people, or you haven't heard back from people, and so you have to kind of catch up with your family. I see catch-ups, I see here as well, some of you may have already met a lot of your family, you know, in the previous month. But, you know, it's the holiday season, so it's very common, but essentially in January there's a bit of a stagnant energy with your family, so you might feel like, oh, I better, you know, call them up, see how they're doing, maybe I should talk to them a bit more, because everyone's just very busy in January from what I'm seeing, and it's like they're back in their routines, and you know, you might just feel like you kind of have to catch up, or you might kind of leave it be. There's just an energy of not much happening family-wise, okay? There's not a lot happening here, so I'm going to leave it at that. Yeah, it's just a kind of like a wait and watch kind of situation. So, you know, you can call them if you like, but they're quite busy in their own kind of world, just getting on with things. Now, your energy here is beautiful. It's powerful in January. This energy attracts abundance. It attracts miracles. I mean, you know, you are attracting what is for your highest good. It's a beautiful reading. I'm speechless, you know, truly, as to what's coming your way, because it's so abundant. And we've got here the King of Cups. Okay, so King of Cups, you're feeling emotionally very happy within yourself, very content within yourself. 4 of Wands, you know, you're just feeling really excited and motivated about what's to come into your life. The 4 of Wands is beautiful because this just goes to show that there's such a lovely energy here of you feeling like you are flourishing, you know, especially in regards to romantic energies approaching you. You will feel very happy, you will feel successful, and also very stable in your home life, because that area of your life is also, you know, becoming good, and also your career is doing very well. So you're feeling emotionally very happy within yourself, you're feeling most like yourself, you are emotionally rising above any challenges and obstacles, which is great. And look what we have for obstacles, right? We have the 10 of Pentacles and the Moon. Your main obstacle here is your emotions, right? Your emotions, which, to be honest, in January, you're really on top of, so that's amazing. But your obstacles here are the fact that your family can put a lot of pressure on you, okay? That's why I feel like you might not say or do as much towards them here, because you just feel a lot of pressure. They might put a lot of pressure on you to settle down and, you know, to become a lot more stable in your life. And here you are thinking to yourself, I am trying, okay? That's the only obstacle, and that can just play with you a little bit emotionally. You might also see people settling down in their life, and again, just kind of triggers you a little bit, because you know you want that, but you're also happy for other people. So that's your only real major obstacle here, is not being certain or sure whether you're going to settle down, and just feeling unsure about, you know, your future. Basically, your biggest obstacle here is that you can be unsure about your future. But the most beautiful part about January is that you're continuing, you're trying, you're putting one foot in front of the other. You're not making yourself a victim to not having these things. You're trying to do the most you can for yourself. And actually, that's one of the most beautiful things we have seen here. So yeah, keep going, because actually that's so lovely. Okay, so that's January for you. Shall we go now to February? I was thinking of, you know, obviously I'll do this for all the zodiac signs, but I was thinking about doing this year round. So, you know, we'll do it every quarter. Let's shuffle these cards, and then we go to February. But yeah, are you excited about the new year? Let me know. I would love to know, as your fellow Virgo here. Okay, let's do another one. Shuffle. Okay, all right, let's go to February. Same concept. Ooh, Virgo, your cards. Bellissima. Okay. Okay. just move this here, move this here, move this here. Okay, love, look at this, 4 of Wands and the Hierophant. Wow. So, you know that person we saw in January, I feel like that person is going to want to progress things with you and really meet up with you and share a lot of their emotions and feelings with you. They can also talk about their childhood. They can talk about things that really matter a lot to them in their heart. The Hierophant here actually shows that they will be very serious about wanting to commit to you. So you can talk about commitment. And for those of you that have known this person for a while, or, you know, they might be really fast paced towards you, they can also express, relationships that they were in the past and really let you into their life. And I think that's one of the most significant things here, especially with the 4 of Wands. I feel like you will finally be optimistic that, you know what, you might not be alone forever, or that you will have, you know, a relationship that really stands. And I think that you'll be so much more optimistic about things that perhaps you were worried about. So February is beautiful. Now, in terms of love as well, you may have a date for Valentine's Day from what I'm seeing, which is so, so lovely. I also see here as well that you will feel stable because this person comes to you with a lot of maturity and understanding and care towards you. This is not someone who I feel is just going to like play games from what I'm seeing. This is really stable, and this is the kind of person that you would want to bring to your family. Especially their energy, you know, kind of gives that vibe. So in terms of money, listen, this is your year for money, okay? Hermit is you. You're going to come up with a lot of ideas in February, you know, deep down. You might even have a dream, for example, that gives you an idea, and then you're like, oh, I want to build on that business, or I want to take this idea to, you know, a company, or I want to sell this idea. There's a lot of ideas that will be generated because you will overthink in a really positive way in February, and it will bring so many beautiful ideas to the table, and you will feel very excited about it all. And this can generate a lot of money for you. So even though this may not generate money straight away in February, these ideas that you get will generate money at some point for sure. But what's really beautiful is that these ideas come to you in February. So please pay attention to these ideas that you get, right? Otherwise, you might miss these ideas and things like that. But the 2 of Cups here shows someone being interested in an idea that you have. Okay, so don't be afraid to share your ideas, unless you know that if you share it with someone, they could steal it, you know what I mean? I think that you'll be good at knowing who to share your ideas with and who not to, but money is progressing. Okay, you can also have some kind of unexpected, let's say, gift being given to you, unexpected money come your way. You know, someone could give you something unexpected here that you basically don't see coming. So that's what I see with money. It could even be a raise or promotion as well. Now, if we go to career, what we have here is the Emperor and the Queen of Cups. Career-wise, there is a boss here that's really looking at your work. Now, of course, if you work for yourself, then you might be looking at yourself and going, wow, you know, good job, good job. I feel like you can be very hard on yourself. So if you do have your own business, I feel like you will be less hard on yourself in February and quite proud of how far you've come. If you, for example, work in a work environment, or if you are studying, what I feel is that there's going to be someone who really appreciates the work and the effort and the dedication that you put into things, and they will really emotionally validate you and make you feel really good within yourself. And that's just going to boost your confidence, and it's going to go through the roof, and it's just going to help you so much, because you're not the kind of person that has ego and pride that's going to, you know, get to your head and then you're going to, you know, act in weird ways. You will actually really appreciate that energy, and it's going to push you forward, especially with those ideas that you come up with, which I think is amazing. Okay, so family-wise, we have here the 5 of Cups and the Page of Swords. There may be someone in your family who is very immature towards you and just doesn't treat you well. You could have a conflict of opinion with this person. They could upset you and frustrate you. Eventually, I feel like they will apologize to you, but my main piece of advice here is try not to take it personally. They have a lot going on, and then they take out their frustration on you, and they can upset you. So, you know, that is something that can happen in February, but they will apologize from what I'm seeing here. You know, but yes, they can upset you, and there could be a conflict of opinion, which you can feel frustrated by, because it's almost like they agree with you, and then suddenly they disagree with you, and you just think to yourself, but that's not what you said, you know? So that's something that can happen here. Obstacle-wise, in February, we have the Nine of Swords and the World card. Now, Virgo, listen, you are an overthinker, and one of the reasons for your success here is the fact that you think a lot and you come up with incredible ideas, right? But also, one of the obstacles here is overthinking. You may have a little more anxiety, you know, trying to navigate around situations here with your family, for example, and also not knowing, you know, until this person doesn't explain to you career-wise, you know, that you're doing really well, or work-wise or study-wise that you're doing really well, you may still feel like, oh, am I doing enough? Am I doing enough? Do I need to do this? Do I need to do this? Do I need to prove myself in this way? You may feel like you're not doing enough, but you are, okay? Just like really, really want to mention that to you. You absolutely are. But the Nine of Swords is just overthinking in that sense, feeling like maybe you're not doing enough, but you actually are. Okay, that's what I want to say. And the World card here as well is about an obstacle in regards to some kind of travel. So you might want to go somewhere and then there's some kind of delay, might stress you out a little bit. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing. There's a delay in some kind of travel. Yep. And your energy is powerful. You know, you're always trying to strive. You're always trying to strive towards success, but also take those strides towards more success. More money and opportunities are coming your way. You are taking care of yourself. You're putting yourself first. Empress here is you really, really just having such a loving and giving energy, a very empathic energy, very kind, very caring. Your energy is moving towards success, and that's what we see here. It's moving towards love, which we see here as well. You have so much to give. You are flourishing. You are growing. You are becoming much more mature and much more like yourself, and I think that's just so beautiful. I've never seen something like this that just is so beautiful. I mean, got to see what March brings. Got to see what March brings. Oh my goodness. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to move the career one next to money. I have post-it notes on here just so that I know which cards belong to which section. You know? Okay, so let's shuffle Virgo for March. Here we go. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. Is anyone else feeling good? Comment it down below. That's your affirmation for this reading. I'm feeling good. It's a great affirmation to say to yourself because it attracts so much more of that energy towards you. And let's see what's happening in March, okay? Okay, I'm going to take that top one. Right. Interesting it is, the case with March. With love, we have here the Three of Cups and the Knight of Swords. There's someone else that comes towards you and approaches you, showing interest towards you. So basically you have options and choices. This person can be very communicative with you. Now, whether you want to be with them or not, that's really your choice. But I see a lot of social situations, and through that there is someone here who wants to romantically connect with you. They want to talk to you. They want to, you know, get to know you. But that's what we see. I think that really the April reading will show whether this situation went any further or not, because in March it's your choice whether you entertain this person or the other person we saw in February and January. But clearly you're going to some social gatherings and events and places, and you're meeting a lot of people, and there is a romantic person here. I would say more of an air sign, so Gemini, Libra and Aquarius, who wants to communicate and talk with you. Okay. But yeah, Three of Cups. I actually feel, you know, that person we saw in January and February, I feel like it's interesting, like they're not really showing up in this. But what I will say is that you might, go to some places with them as well, because I do feel like you will be going places and discovering things, and you could be visiting different places with them from what I'm seeing. But interesting how they didn't show up in this. They could be spending a bit more time within themselves, but it's interesting, there's a new person that's actually showed themselves in that. And it doesn't mean that the other person's going to break your heart or anything. We don't have that kind of warning here, but they could be very busy, but you could also still be going to different places with them. Okay, so let's have a look at money. Don't be scared when I show you this. Ten of Swords and the Eight of Swords. I think that you will be kind of fed up. Now, obviously, we saw amazing ideas that you have, and you know what? This is actually a blessing, because in regards to your career, we have this. A lot of you will be so fed up of, working with someone else, especially if you work for someone else. You'll be just fed up. You'll think to yourself, I have all these amazing ideas, I work so hard, but I make very little in comparison. Maybe I should do something of my own. You are going to think, this is not enough for me. And it's not because, again, you always need more, you always want to do more. It's because you know your capacity and capability, and you know what you can do. And that's what I'm seeing here, is that you will want to put an end to always giving to others, always doing things for others, and you will want to do it for yourself. And this is you thinking about changing your career trajectory, which means starting something of your own. And that's what I see with money, is you will just be so fed up that you're not getting enough. You'll feel trapped in this cycle where you're just constantly working and not seeing enough of a result, despite these incredible ideas that you have. So career-wise, you see the Two of Swords shows that you will feel very indecisive, and the Nine of Pentacles here shows you feeling very content in regards to the kind of person you are and how hard you work and all of those incredible ideas you have, and you will want to set something up of your own. And that's what I see in March, is that you will think about setting up your own business, or setting up another business, for example, if you already have one, and going in that particular direction, because you want to create a new path for yourself, a new cycle for yourself. You want to do something new, and you'll be fed up of just going in the same direction. Okay, so that's really interesting. It's not bad. It actually goes to show the sense of rebirth. It can be really powerful for you. But again, what I would say is, April will show you a lot in regards to this, actually. So I'm going to do these readings every quarter. So just make sure that you're subscribed to the channel, and, closer to April, you will see a reading like this for April, May and June. Okay, so family-wise, we saw issues in February, to be honest. I just feel here that there's someone that always says one thing and does another. It makes you feel rejected. It makes you feel sad. It makes you feel frustrated, but this is not your fault. Please don't blame yourself. I know it's frustrating. I know it's overwhelming. I know it's extremely just so saddening. But what I want to say, Virgo, is that this is not your fault at all, okay? This is their own personal behavior. And yes, they can be very rejecting and very, just not great to you, and this is because of their own personal issues and traumas. Try not to take it personally. I know that's totally sucks, but you've got some family issues here, but in all honesty, it's not your fault. They've got to learn through their own ways and do things in their own way, for sure. So yeah, obstacle wise, Nine of Wands, you can be kind of thinking is this really my fault, especially with things in your family? Nine of Wands, again, you thinking, am I really on the right path in terms of my career? I want to do more. I have amazing ideas. I want to make more money. I want to do more. You will feel very motivated with the Page of Swords to do more, to elevate yourself, to have more stability, to put in extra work. And that's what you really want to do, is you're sick and tired of going down the same path and the same routine over and over and over again. Okay, so you will try and move past this. You will try to really get in there and do more, basically. And then your energy here with the Nine of Swords is you feeling fed up again with certain circumstances, especially, with money. You've got the 8, 9. Should I show you? You got the 8, the 9, and the 10 of Swords. So you'll be really fed up, just feeling like, I make money, but it's not enough. I need to do something else. So you'll feel very stagnant in your energy, right? Because your career is also energetically aligned to you. So you will want to do something that gives you more. And that's really what I'm seeing in March, is that you will actually be at a place that catapults you towards more success in the future. And actually, taking a step back to really reflect on things can allow you to have that perspective to really grow things even further. All right, so Virgo, it's a very, very exciting quarter for you. And despite any obstacles and challenges, you will find yourself growing above those issues, glowing, and quite literally flowing through those challenges towards more success, which is amazing. So this is your reading. If this resonated with you, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Check out the description box below for information on personal services, free reading giveaway, and of course intention items which are on my website. I also have TikTok and Instagram. If anyone wants to follow me on there, feel free to do so. I post short readings on there every day, and I will see you all very soon. Bye!